you find
Ridiculous.
why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man. I know you as my
Well
father,
done,
you
Morgan
know me,
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Well, this ain't about Black History Month, though. Anyways, I'm about to tell you why the Black Lives Matter movement does not work. Well, first of all, let's get their standards straight. They praise people who kill cops, and then they kill cops who are black, so that just kills the whole reason in the first place. Their idea on ending racism. Well, apparently to them, blockading roads and keeping people from going to their jobs is, say, if I was out there just driving around, chilling, and I just see these protesters blocking the road, what do they just want that people just say, they must be oppressed, and are they gonna let them go through? You know the ambulance that happened when there's an ill person, and they didn't let them go. So apparently blockading the road, it's not proving that you're right. It's proving that you can block the road. I can block you from seeing. See? It doesn't prove that you're right or I'm right. It just proves that you can block something from who they call racist. They're now going on saying that climate change is racist. Pretty stupid, but let me explain this. They say it's racist because the climate's going down to the African part of the regions. And then, how can air be racist, okay? That's the first of all stupid thing. Ignorant bigot! But you can't really just be calling it that because we kind of breathe it in and it's not alive. I'm breathing in air right now. And also, let me tell you another thing. There are things on racism. They do the same thing feminists do. Just because there's somehow is no black people in something, or there's no, I watch a lot of movies with a lot of black people in it, but I'm not gonna say, there's no white people in there. No, I'm gonna like it. Well, it's either I like it or not like it. I just want a movie that's worth watching. The riots. So, let me explain. They're fighting to end racism. Now, do you think that beating people up, killing people, and being paid to do it, too, is that ending racism? Like Morgan Freeman said, the true way to end racism, just stop talking about it. I'll stop calling you a black guy, you stop calling me a white guy. And like he says, I know you as who you are. You know me who I am. I'm Connor Doyle. You are you. Also, you know my name now. I don't care. Their vile language and still having children in the march. I've been seeing children in that march too. And the things they call the people. Now, I don't care being called a cracker because I just don't see the point in people saying, man, I love me some peanut butter and crackers. Am I really just gotta stand up, racist? Crucify him! No. I really don't care. But I'm not saying you should just go out around and saying people and then say, well, this guy said so I'm agreeing with him. Now, with my opinion on that, that doesn't go with this, and also I'm getting off topic. A friend told me about that. Don't lie, I know you're watching this. And you know it's weird, though. You know, they're marching against a place against racism, but they're marching in the place that has the least amount of racism at all. Up north. That's mostly where the people actually will freaking worship you for your color. So, how is that racist again? Now, I understand but seriously, if you just protest in a place that really has no racist people, instead of the places that really do, as much as I hate to say it, there's a lot of racist people where I live. Because we're in the South. That's just what we're known for. That's basically how people air it, apparently. And then, instead of protesting here, probably because there's nothing is here, they march up there, and they got nothing to prove. They got nothing to fix. They have no idea how to fix it. They have no idea what to do with it. And the sad part is that people let them go by and tell it is their right. That is not equality. Now, I've heard a lot about the KKK. I'm not a supporter of them because they're very ignorant and retarded. But I've seen them do things and be called racist. And I do too. And then I hear a lot of other, like, the Christians against Muslims, and don't lie that Islam is not the religion of peace. When you read Quran, you will hear the stuff. So, and then they march on that stuff that actually is racist. Well, actually, yeah, the KKK is racist. But it's not a thing anymore. The KKK was like 100 years ago. They're still relevant, but now all they do is really just burn crosses and say they're doing things, but they're not a thing anymore. So, comparing a 100-year-old thing to a thing right now in 2017 is pretty stupid. But like I said, you can't just block roads and expect us to say, they're keeping me from going to my job. They must be really, really oppressed. No, I'm just gonna say that the drivers are oppressed because they can't drive with people in front of the road. And there are some people who are a little too against them. I've heard a person that literally says, we need to get the army against them. No. That's stupid. The army's got better things to do. They got to deal with pig fiddlers. They ain't got time to deal with racists. But there is people who do. It's called the police. And they're not doing their job. Their job, and yes, it is true that police, some of them are, but when you check the traits, less police kill blacks less because blacks kill blacks more. White people kill white people like all the time. Same thing with blacks kill blacks. But if it was changed around, it's racist. Like if a white person killed a black person, which is actually lower than white people killing black people. Now, I think I just said the same thing twice, I just don't remember. But if a black person killed a white person, which is higher than the white people killing the black people, that's still racist. And theirs is not because they're right and they're fighting oppression and racism. This country. Who knew that this country would be stripped from the red, white, and blue and be stripped with the rainbows? Well, actually, now it is the rainbows. It's basically every color in the world just to end racism. It's now the black, all the rainbows, the pink, which is in the rainbow, the red, and a little feminist symbol for equality. That's our new flag. Draw me a new one, please. Bye-bye, please. Subscribe. I'm desperate. By the way, special thanks to a cousin of mine. I ain't saying his name yet. Me and him are gonna do a collab in this weekend. Take a look at it. We're gonna be talking about videos that I normally do, where I normally sit on my knees, look at there, and also I do this a lot, and talk about political stuff. Watch out on that. New video coming for the weekends. Maybe even tomorrow. Bye-bye!